Hello, my name is Dominik Pałatyński. Actually, I am here for the first time, so welcome everyone. In today's video, I would like to introduce and present you new repository and Open Mercato organization, official modules. Official modules. This repository is built around a marketplace approach for our core platform, Open Mercato. The goal here is simple. We want to enable faster development of modules outside of the core repo. There are two main reasons why this exists. First, the development process here is intentionally more flexible. CI/CD pipeline is lighter with fewer constraints, fewer checks, and faster iteration cycles. This allows you to build and test ideas and features and modules much more quickly with faster pace. Second, and from my perspective, even more importantly, is a separation of concerns. We cannot put every possible feature or use case into core repo because over time it would become too complex and difficult to maintain such a large code base. Instead, this repository is designed for more specific niche or vertical use cases. For example, if an agency or developer is building a solution for a specific industry, they might need custom integrations. Let's say someone is building an e-commerce CRM application for Polish market. They might want to integrate a local payment provider or shipping carrier like InPost. These kinds of modules are highly specific and not need necessarily belong in the core platform, right? But still need a place to live and be shared. And that's why exactly what this repo is for. Alright, so maybe let's jump into next phase. I will show you repo structure here. So yeah, basically in the future in packages directory we'll land all implemented features and modules. For now we prepared here test package module for demonstration purposes to show you use case and show you also importing this module and putting it into a live on this demo. Maybe I will also dive into as you can see here, like in normal npm packages, there are some config files like package.json, tsconfig.json, and so on and so forth. And you can take this test package module as a reference. We will leave it there, and you can take it as a reference. Feel free to take a look on that, because in most of scenarios, these files conventionally stay the same. Of course, some dependencies or some definitions will change, but core structure of these files will stay the same, so you can take it as a reference from there. Second important thing in this repo is sandbox application. Sandbox application can be used as a development testing playground for local development process. For instance, you can invoke your modules from packages directory right into module.ts file. As you can see, there are many more references of features. These ones are from core repository Open Mercato. But here is also one test package which I mentioned a couple minutes before. Yeah. So I will also show you in a couple of minutes how does it look like on the real usage. All right, once we are here, I can also show you documentation website if we also prepared for it. Here is a couple of pages with documentation which are a little bit more covered by and explained than today's guide. There are some command snippets and guides and troubleshooting instruction how to interact with these modules. So feel free to take a look on that website under official-modules.openmercato.com URL. Worth to mention about this documentation is that in modules catalogs in the future will be placed documentation pages for all the modules. So in the future, when official modules will become more occupied and there will be more contributors here, for sure you can check documentation here, some screenshot of UI or definition of environment variables to enable modules. Yes, that's right. And let's jump into code base and I will show you how does it look like real usage and importing of official modules into your standalone application. All right. Before video, I prepared test application which was created by create Mercato app command prepared by Patrick Lewczuk. Big shout out to him for preparing this command. It's great for starting contributing and creating app on top of Open Mercato framework. Great job by Patrick, thank you. Once we have apps already set up, we can import module using Mercato module add command. Actually, this command performing two important things. First of it, it's fetching this test package from npm registry and putting it into a node modules file. So it's basically pretty common stuff. But second important thing is that this command is putting reference into a module.ts file. This will reference module from official registry. This will appear after I run this command, so I will show you. Next thing is maybe it will be it's curious for you because we have a develop tag here. This develop tag was made by Snapshot during a push into a develop branch on GitHub. I will show you this workflow and from which place you can copy this tag. Let's go into develop branch. And a couple hours ago I pushed changes into develop, so we can take from that place this tag, snapshot, and this tag was printed in publish develop snapshot job. So you can take here, and yeah, it's this tag. You can copy it and paste on your own needs. You can test your modules, your features before releasing stable release into production, so you can test, validate some ideas before go to your clients and will be published. All right. Last but not least, actually, is eject flag. Maybe you can recognize this eject flag from ShadCN UI library. ShadCN performing the same behavior because it fetched, for example, buttons and or input form, fetch npm package, but also extract source code, and you can change button source code, interact with that, change some Tailwind classes in that button file. And we decided to go the same way and prepare for you eject flag, which can be used for also copy source code from package. All right, so maybe let's run this command and I will show you outputs of that. All right, let's close this file and open. All right, so you can see here test package reference, and also, like I mentioned before, this eject flag. Here we've got source code of it. Basically, it's just one page for demonstration purposes, but yeah, you can see that this source code was extracted. All right, so maybe to finish this demo, we can demonstrate it and run this application to check if this page will be printed in the UI. So let's generate files and build. Actually, all these instructions are placed in the README and in official Open Mercato documentation. So don't hesitate to take a look on that if you are not familiar with it. All right, application is already building. All right, after a successful build, we can type yarn start command. And let's jump into a browser and we can make sure if our test package page will appear into the UI. All right, and here it is. We've got a test package page. All right, so now you are kinda familiar how this process contributing, importing looks like. Feel free to take your first contribution here. Maybe you can make your own integration, custom ones. Thank you for today's. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next videos. Thank you.